when you're filming these scenes, you're in a full mocap suit, you have a camera rigged to your head. It's a lot of intensive work to get inside those suits every day. So filming this, what was some of the biggest challenges filming in a mocap suit in a mocap studio as opposed to maybe just acting in front of a camera without all the equipment?
It took a while for me to kind of get used to. You know, I remember like my first couple weeks, I'm banging the camera, I'm banging the headset, I'm touching my face. You can't touch your face during any.
At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players. Coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got Gordon Hayward. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the fourth slot.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Beal outside. Kuzma right side. The shot off that time. Jones with some nice D. MP outside. Plumlee, no good. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Morris. Nice start for him, taking his first shot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
MP, the pass to Jones. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Beal. An important score for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
First team foul.
And Washington has possession. Here's Avdia. Jones grabs the board. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Hayward. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Both free throws good from Hayward.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Here's Avdia. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Morris for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now here's Morris. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Down low. Oh, Morris with a steal. Kuzma, left side. And again, Washington, no good. The Hornets with a lead.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
MP, the pass to Jones. 13 feet out. Porzingis against Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
They're showing he still has that athleticism. Hayward enjoys flashing his dunking ability when he gets a chance.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which
2 and about a minute in. MP, the pass to Jones. MP against Beal. Unloads. Ball no good. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Denny Avdia out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Kispert, counted, and it's Morris with the assist. Kispert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Beal against MP. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Nails it from 3. MP's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Morris from the arc. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
MP against Morris. MP, the pass to Jones. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Basketball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Cody Martin.
Morris against Ball. Here's Kispert, averaging around 6 a game. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. MP, the pass to Ball. Over Morris. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Beal. Ball with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Tons of hype around the mellow Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, BA, there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. A big group substitution here for
Substitution.
and a pretty tightly contested game here as we end
At the end of the first half with the score, your Wizards 33, the away team 36.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
A moment here for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Kyle Kuzma.
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. It appears to be a mild to moderate sprained ankle. They don't think it's too serious. For a team already hard-pressed to compete, this will only make that challenge even more daunting. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got MP. He's out there with ball. Gordon Hayward is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
4 on the clock. Count that bucket. Plumlee's got his second basket on the night.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Beal outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morris outside. Three-pointer. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Kept alive. Jones' shot is good. And now a 9-point Hornet lead.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Kuzma against Jones. Pass to Beal. A shot to stop the drought. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
MP finds ball. Hayward outside. On the wing, MP. Let's go with a 3.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the Wizards.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Nice shot by Morris.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the Hornets call time here.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Beal in a small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. Ball passes to Jones. MP against Wright. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Beal. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Jones. On the wing, MP.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Ball finds MP. They grab their own miss. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
MP against Beal. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to MP for 3. Charlotte again missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Avdia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good.
For the Wizards,
And so he makes both from the line. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
46 seconds left in the game. Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal outside. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Deflected.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Up top ball. Guarded by Morris. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be... So we see the Wizards get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So
Need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Y'all ready to lose?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Multiverse of my players. Where does MP rank out of all of them?
That's an easy question, man. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I think I'm the most athletic my player. And I would definitely challenge any previous my player to a one-on-one.
There it goes.
Yeah, let's talk that talk.
New mode for NBA 2K24, my player versus my player.
Let's do it. Honestly, yeah.
Get you all back out here.
I would love to see that. Seriously, let's make that happen. But yeah, I would dare to say if I'm not one, I'm maybe two.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Yeah,
well,
man.
It was a pleasure watching you. And hey, the first time we met, we were actually meeting within the game on 2K TV.
Yeah, man.
And guess what? Full circle, you're in the game inside 2K TV.
Yes, sir.
Once again, MP,
my brother.
Appreciate all your time, man. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
Now, go assume the role of MP and go get those dubs.
Get them dubs, baby.
Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
And BA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got James Harden, George Niang out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now Ball. It's Hayward on the wing. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
Harris outside. Maxey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's MP. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jones. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Maxey with it. Pass to Harris. Here's Niang. And here's Embiid. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out. I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Charlotte. Harden against Ball. Right wing. Harris outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Basketball.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Kicks it out to MP. Launches a 3. The shot no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And BA, they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Now here's MP. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Maxey.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting an easy bucket.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Jones. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Rozier in for LaMelo Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Niang. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for Harden. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. MP, he's off on the layup. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Harrell. Here's Reed. Back to Melton. Fires for 3. Here's Harrell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
At the line for the 76ers.
That free throw, no good.
Montrez.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Back to Harden. Pass to Melton. Here's Niang in his last outing with 12 points. A clear look for Embiid. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster player.
I agree with you, BA, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Melton against Hayward. And that one's good. Melton's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Plumlee passes to MP. No good from outside.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden is remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Now here's MP. Offensive rebound, Plumlee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
That's good from Plumlee. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The Sixers with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
That's tipped. Melton with the ball, picked up by Plumlee. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Hayward. Here's Harden. The Hornets making their last shot. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Washington. Jones, the pass to MP. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ball with it. Harden picks him up. MP right side. Back to Richards. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Martin, the pass to MP. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the first half comes
With the score, Hornets 24, the 76ers 23. And your Hornets youth dance team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
For your honeybee.
The Hornets with a lead. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Tobias Harris. Maxey out there with James Harden. Then there's George Niang, and it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. Harris with it. Hayward picks him up. For 3, Maxey. Doesn't go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Ball finds MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't hit the second. The 76ers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Maxey. He has 7. Jones, the pass to MP. And here's Ball, defended by Harden. Here's MP. The rebound by Maxey. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the veteran of his team club. Charlotte trailing. They've got MP. He's out there with Ball. Kelly Oubre out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pulls up on the wing. MP no good.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Again, the miss by the Hornets. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. For 3, Maxey. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Oubre. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Plumlee passes to Ball. 6 to shoot. Over Harden, and Ball gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Now here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Oubre. Ball finds Hayward. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Jones' shot is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Niang. Here's Maxey, covered by MP, and the shot goes. Maxey's got 20 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Niang. The floater, no good. Jones with some nice D. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
First team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
The line for your Hornets.
And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the left side wing. Pass to Harden. Harris on the wing. Outside Maxey. Here's Niang. On the wing, Harden. It's tipped.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris outside. Hornets with the rebound. Ball finds MP. Back to ball. Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's MP. The rebound by Maxey. To the paint. Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Wait. Let me guess. You got some questions about my leadership since you didn't reach out for comment.
I mean, while we're both here, why not? I mean, you tell me your side of the story.
You know, man, I'll say it's very disappointing that whoever gave you those quotes didn't feel comfortable to come to me directly, because I always welcome feedback, and everyone knows that. But the way that things came out, it makes me believe that there was like some sort of ulterior motive behind it.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you could find out. I mean, you're a great reporter.
So you don't agree that your leadership has been lacking?
I mean, I'm real with myself, man. Yes, I could always improve, but I'm leading the same way I did when we won a national championship. It's proven to work.
Whoa. At a lower level of competition, though.
Listen, man, we all take time to adjust, but I'm going to get there. Trust and believe. Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Buckets!
Good game last night. back to work.
Yo.
Come on, back to work. You'll never get better watching other players work out. They'll do something. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Keep at it. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? This is where things count. Right here. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. You got it. Come on. Really good. We'll show you. Hey, right here. God! Obviously, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Just like that.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the Pro Stick in different directions and speeds to pull off a variety of moves and create unique combos based on your player's signature animations. If you're trying to create space from defenders, hold the sprint button and flick the Pro Stick in any direction. Experiment with interrupting a move using hesitations, crossovers, and spins to find go-to moves that work for you. There's a new attacking crossover you can use to force your defender to drop a
There's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Downs is out there with McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the center position. Now, here's McDaniels. Six on the shot clock. Back to Edwards for three. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Back to Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's MP. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Edwards with another miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thanks, David. Yeah, if they can get the stops, GA, they could really take control of this game early.
Well, and of course, easier said than done. It's going to take great communication defensively to make that strategy work.
You know this. You've got to stay connected to shooters. Be quick in your help. 2 things they need to do to to accomplish this goal.
And the first one drops.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season in their 10th playoff.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards passes to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ball against Russell. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Jones is out there with Hayward. And it's MP in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
At the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Rozier kicks to Hayward.
2 minutes
on the wing, MP. Off target from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And he recovers it. Shots good by Noel. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Now the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota leading by 14. Russell left side. Here's Towns. Buries it down low. Towns has got 8 points.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And it's Rozier missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Russell at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Hayward. Cody Martin comes in for Rozier. And Smith subbed in for Ball. And he makes both free throws. Hornets trail by 18. Smith dishes to MP. From the top of the key, that one falls. MP's got his first 2 points. 32 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Noel. Now Edwards beyond the arc. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. MP deciding where to go with it. Lets it fly from 18. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The Timberwolves have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score, here Hornets 30, the Timberwolves 48.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Towns, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And here is Prince after the three-pointer from MP. And there's Edwards on the assist by Prince. 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's MP for three. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely. The Hornets pull it in.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Feeds it to Plumlee. And that one drops. Plumlee's got his third basket of the night.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Russell passes to Prince. Edwards looking it over, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commission.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hayward out there with Jones. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Ball. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. So that's the Hornets 5. Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. They get it back. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 16. Towns with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Plumlee. Here's Towns. Passes it to Reed. Over Jones. Reed misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Count the basket. 29 points for Anthony Edwards. Hornets trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Anthony. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now, McDaniels. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,